Hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, so I was just looking at some of Savannah Marie's stuff, watching her videos, and this popped up as a suggestion after I watched something on Savannah Marie's channel. So I watched it, and needless to say, I want to react to it. It's from July 2019, so it's pre-pandemic, and this person is still currently a paparazzi consultant because I already looked that up too. But I wanted to react to this with you guys because I want to see what an upline elite, a fashionista, has to say about pretty much everything. So we are going to make this full screen so we can actually see her, and we're going to start listening to what she has to say. And there will be commercial breaks because apparently she has a ton of commercials.
Channel. My name is Mel and I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. My consultant ID is 211497. So if you want to connect with me, please look me up, or you can find me on Facebook at the Love Sparkle Glow Boutique. That is the Love Sparkle Glow Boutique. All right.
So I'm pretty sure she loved the convention was named Glow this year.
So I wanted to come to you all and share a few things or a few reasons why I almost quit Paparazzi Accessories, okay? So let me just
So why she almost quit. So I want to know if these reasons are even remotely legitimate, or if she's just sharing her why in a way to make it sound like you don't have to give up. So I'm pretty sure she's going to share how she continued to work hard at her business. So yeah, let's just listen to her lie.
Tell you guys, all right? So I joined the business and immediately I felt anxious. I felt like, oh gosh, what did I get myself into? And these are some of the things that I was going through at that time. Okay, for starters, I have never been able to sell anything. I am not a salesperson at all, okay? I was the girl as a little kid who can barely sell Girl Scout cookies. I had to like have my mom do it, take it to work, and sell it to her coworkers kind of thing. So I was just not.
So I wonder, is your mom in your downline now? Or any members of your family part of your downline now? Because you are a fashionista, so you have quite a significant downline. So let's just be honest there, honey. You do have a significant downline.
Not that person, you know. I'm not that girl. I'm charismatic and bubbly with my friends, but when it comes to talking to strangers, can't do it. You know, causes me like a panic attack. But I just realized with this business, one major thing is that you don't have to be a big extrovert to be able to do this business. You don't have to, you know, be bold and big and bubbly. You can be an introvert, but really the world just wants you. You know, this business, your customers, you know, people who will buy from you, they just want you. They just want everything that comes in your bag. You know, if you are funny, if you are, you know, quirky, if you like to, you know, put on little costumes or something, like, people just want to see you. They just want to see the things that you like to share. And your customers and your tribe, they'll find you. Okay, so that leads me into my next.
No, not always. People don't come to you just because they think you're funny, quirky, and you're sharing stuff. You know, I mean, how many people have we seen when I scroll down the paparazzi groups? How many women are going live wearing ridiculous outfits, ridiculous hats, have ridiculous makeup, talking about you, Michelle Johnny, that look completely crazy? Yeah, I'll stop and look at the crazy for a minute, but then I'm going to just keep scrolling.
Reason why I almost gave up on paparazzi is that I was lacking the support from some of my friends and family. So a big thing that you're going to learn.
Why? Did your friends and family warn you about being in an MLM? Probably.
If you're in any business is that your friends and family, sometimes they'll support you. You'll get some who support you at the beginning, but then you'll get some that just may flat out tell you no. You know, that happened to me. You know, I was assuming that my closest friends and family would be there to, you know, help me in my business, but that was not the case. You know, some of them just flat out just said no. You know, they weren't interested or whatever the case may be. But I basically used and took that energy and pushed it to make me even more successful. Okay, so you know what I did was I just, you know, found my tribe. I went live on Facebook finally. I was so anxious about it, but I did it, you know, and I conquered my fears of doing that. And I went live, and the funny thing is that I was so afraid to do it, and it really was not that bad. I did it, and I connected with some amazing people, and they to this day still come back and they come to my shows, and some of them have joined my team, and so it's really been a beautiful blessing to my life. To not necessarily just feel like I only.
Some of them joined her team, so she convinced them to do what she does. And you look at the wall behind her, she has her fashionista thing framed. I don't know if she's had a piece named after her, but she has like a little turntable with earrings on it behind her. And then it looks like she may have a frame Z piece back here. So I don't know if she had a piece named after her or not, nor do I care. But that is something that is interesting to me. So, wrong one.
Needed my friends and family. Of course, having their support would have meant the world to me. But, I'm a Christian. I believe that God will bring you the right people at the right.
Okay. I watched a lot of her videos yesterday. And you guys know this drives me nuts. Sorry for hitting the mic. I do have some sort of faith. It's just not the same thing. Everyone's life is not predetermined. It's determined by the past and the choices that we make. I don't believe there's a higher power that will bring you wealth. Okay? I don't believe that there's a higher power that will help you out through taking advantage of other people. I don't remember ever reading in the Bible stories where Jesus said, "Come, walk with me, I will teach you how to fish," but then every time you get a fish, you need to give, 10% of the middle of that fish to me. You can keep the head and the tail, but I get the best part. I get the middle of the fish. I don't remember him doing that. He gave a man to fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, they eat for a lifetime kind of thing. Well, I don't see that happening with these people. God led me to paparazzi, and now I'm making tons of money, and I'm prosperous, and it's because I have a massive downline, and I'm so grateful for all the people that joined my team and continue to buy this jewelry. And that was another thing. There's a docu-series on Netflix called Minimalist or something, and in this docu-series, in this thing, where does debt go to in America? And they did a study, and the study found that more debt accumulation goes to watches and jewelry than it does to higher education anywhere else. So we as Americans spend more money on watches and jewelry than we do on education. And that's kind of telling, and it's kind of interesting that was one of the statistics. And, I was watching this while I was going through my closet and throwing stuff away. And putting stuff into donate bins and thinking, why am I hanging on to this? And then I came across more Starlit Shimmer earrings. Yay. I know I spent a lot of money on jewelry. Paparazzi jewelry. I know there are women out there that spend a lot of money buying jewelry from me. I know there are women out there who are addicted customers who bought a lot of jewelry and they still have not opened it. It's still sitting in the plastic packages collecting dust in their house because they haven't used it yet, but they were buying on the fear of missing out. Because that's something that's instilled in the paparazzi. They were buying because the person they were buying from made them feel important, made them feel special, made them feel like, hey, I was thinking of you when I bought this from my store. Yeah, they were thinking of you because they knew you would buy it. So anyway, here comes their faith manipulation. Sorry to get off on that tangent. Let's keep going.
Great job. So that was one of the biggest lessons that I learned in that season. Okay. Another thing is that I almost walked away because I felt like it would be too hard. I am a wife and a mom of 2 small children, and I just felt like, how am I going to fit another activity into our busy schedules?
Exactly. And that's the other thing. You're supposed to fit this into your free time. That is how it is sold. Do this in your free time. Part-time income. Full-time pay. Guaranteed profits. These are things that were on the paparazzi website back in the day. They're not there anymore, but they were back in the day. Yeah. So, that's what's going on here. So, how am I going to do this? I already have so much on my plate. Let me guess. She quit her corporate job to do this full time.
But I realize that you have time for what you want to have time for. So paparazzi is a welcomed addition to my family life now. I absolutely love paparazzi. It is amazing. And I can't imagine not having that as part of my life or our lives as a family. We all, kind of contribute and help where it comes to paparazzi in the business. And it's just a lot of fun. I've made some amazing connections in the business. I've been able to not only make really great money, but I've also been able to go on amazing trips. I've won designer bags. I've won an airline credit. I've done.
Ooh, she won all the stuff that elites win. So she's showing you through lifestyle and affluence how this has changed her life through stuff, through tangible items. But, that's the thing is, how do these people sleep at night?
Like a lot of different things, and I won a lot of things, and I've met some great people, but nothing to me tops being able to not only sell jewelry, but to be able to help people to feel beautiful every day. I can inspire them, I can motivate them, I can help them to know that their beauty is not just external, but it's internal too. I can help them to just see the world from a different place. Paparazzi has a quote, and it says something like, $5 jewelry may not change the world, but we believe that the people who wear it and sell it will.
Oh, mission statement.
And I believe that, and I take pride in being able to, shed a little bit of light on the world through my paparazzi accessories, okay? And I hope that you do too. So of course you're going to be nervous, and you may feel a bit apprehensive.
You want to be nervous?
Things in your business.
You want to be nervous. No. I'm sorry, I don't want to go through life feeling nervous and anxious all the time. I already have enough of that, dealing with my body and the way it reacts to things. I mean, intertrigo, psoriasis, ringing in my ears, massive migraine, gut issues. I mean, I'm like a walking ball of anxiety symptoms all the time. I don't want to intentionally make myself nervous and anxious.
But just keep going. Consistency is key.
Keep going, like Dave said.
Another reason why I almost walked away is that, I didn't realize that success is not an overnight thing. You have to really work at your business every day if you want to see results. Okay?
Yeah, success is not an overnight thing. Case in point, you guys know that I was a larger person if you've seen the other videos on my channel where I talk about my gastric journey. 436 pounds. I got down to 207 pounds and stayed there consistently for over 12 years until my lap band got eroded and ruined everything. Then I gained almost 150 of that back. Yeah, I had another gastric surgery. Why? Because I had diabetes and sleep apnea and fibromyalgia with mobility issues. And I was dealing with a bad diagnosis thinking that I had MS, but it wasn't. And, case in point, now I'm here. I'm in the 100s. Haven't been in the 100s since middle school. So there's that. But it didn't happen overnight, and it's not something that's easy to maintain. And, I love food. I really do. I love cheese. I love food. And I cannot wait for our vacation in a month because I'm going to enjoy food in a month. I'm going to pay for it dearly, but I'm going to enjoy it while I have it.
So for me, I had to go live consistently every week. I had to
Be
wear
consistent.
my jewelry every day. Posting selfies, taking, pictures when I'm out and about and sharing with the world.
So the title of this is Why I Almost Quit. And she even has things. Finding my tribe. I love paparazzi. Consistency is key. Always learn. Consistency again. All right, dear. Uh, she almost quit because her family and her friends didn't support her. And then she talks about consistency, working your business.
What it was that paparazzi was doing for me. If I'm getting gas that day, I can say, thank you, paparazzi. You paid for my gas today. Or if I got my hair done or my nails done or something like that, just sharing with the world, because at the end of the day, people want to know how this business is working for you.
Did paparazzi really buy the gas? Thank you, downline, for buying my tank of gas today. Thank you, downline, for helping me get my nails done today. Because, did you sell the jewelry that you bought? Because math has proven that unless you sell 70% of what you have in your inventory, you are not making money. You aren't breaking even. Okay? You're just not. So, thank you, downline, for buying jewelry and paying for my tank of gas, for buying my groceries, for helping me earn these free trips, these luggage, these designer bags, these airline credits that she's talking about. Thank you, downline.
Okay, so if you could just share that with them, they'll want to know more about it, whether they want to be a customer or end up eventually joining your team. Okay, the next thing I would say is I didn't know enough about the business, so I almost quit because I didn't know what I know now, but the biggest lesson that I learned.
Yeah, I didn't know that building a team is where the money was at. So I was just trying to sell this shit in my part-time life and realized that it was a losing proposition. So what did I learn? I learned that I need to recruit people to actually make money. So that's when I went balls to the walls crazy and got myself up to fashionista rank.
Is that we can always learn. YouTube is a great start, like you're watching this video now. But, on YouTube, you can find videos for everything. If you want to learn how to recruit better, if you want to learn ways that you can sell more jewelry. I mean, really, whatever it is that you want to learn.
Or if you want to learn how to quit.
For your team. Or if
and
you
why?
want to learn, techniques on, ways to accessorize your jewelry. Anything you want to learn, go on YouTube, look it up. You can also do training classes. You can read books. You can connect with other consultants in the business who have done what you're trying to do. So there are ways that you can learn everything that you need.
But don't ever try to surpass them in rank, because then they will do everything in their power to knock you down a couple pegs. We've talked about this in the past. I've seen it happen yet again to somebody who was building their team and they were about to outrank somebody, and then all of a sudden they start getting reported to compliance. Like, out of the blue. For things they've been doing for years. But all of a sudden, compliance. What's going on? Gee, I wonder. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Need to know to be successful. Okay, but again, to make big money or to do big things in this business is not going to come from your comfort zone. I can promise you that. It's never going to be a day that you do anything great and you're comfortable in that, everything is just kind of easy breezy. There will be days that you feel discouraged. There will be days that you're tired, that you're stressed, that you feel anxious, that you maybe just don't feel like doing whatever it is that you're doing. But you keep going and you stick with it. The difference, or the one thing that'll separate you from the next person in the business, or the next person that ever thinks about joining the business, is your consistency.
Again.
If you are lazy, you're going to get lazy results. But if you do...
Oh yeah, don't be lazy in this business. You're lazy. You're not working hard enough. You're being lazy. How many times have people been told that? I have read... Over 700 people have sent me emails telling me they quit and they're wise. They're wise for why they quit. A lot of them have asked me to keep it private because they don't want to share yet. But they found my channel. They watched the 10 reasons why I quit paparazzi, and they continued to watch. I had a comment the other day on one of my videos where, in fact, I'm going to go find it, because I want to share this with you. Here it is. And here comes the bullshit alarm. So let me find it, and I'm going to pause for a second. Oh, yeah, it's 2 o'clock. It's just not going to go forever. So here's the comment. I think you're super funny, but I just have to say move on. How can you ever move past the company hate so much if you spend all your time talking about them? Well, I don't spend all my time talking about them. I talk about other things too. I spend my Mondays talking about them. But here's my response to that person's comment. I will just say this. 704 women have found my channel and see that it is okay to quit. Okay? 704 women have left this MLM and are now recovering from my assistance. I can poke fun. I can point out the repeats and make fun of it to help others heal and to help educate on the predatory and manipulation that happens. And then I asked, I'm guessing that you are in an MLM. If so, which one? Do you have a story to tell? Were you taken in by the hype? Were you taken advantage of? Did you lose a relationship that you thought was more meaningful and special but turned out to be transactional? I haven't received a response yet. I mean, it's been almost 24 hours since we had this interaction. No response, crickets. But you guys know the whole reason I'm here is to help you guys realize it's okay to quit. It's okay to make fun of something. And it's okay to kind of point out this kind of stuff and say, hey, look, this person is doing what she's doing. This is her manipulation tactic. This is her selling to you why you want to work for this company. And I'm going to point out that being a part of her team, you're helping her get her hair done. You're helping her get her nails done. You're paying for that tank of gas. You're paying for whatever, furniture's in her house. You're paying for her stuff by you buying stuff and filling up your house with stuff. And that's the thing. It's stuff. It has no value and it has no meaning. And by the end of the day, most of this stuff ends up in the trash. And I know that because I just tossed a whole bunch, today. Stuff.
Big things and you jump outside of your comfort zone, eventually you will see all of the results that you're looking for. It may not happen overnight, but if you just stick with it, you're going to see results. But also, if you're sticking with the same thing and you're not seeing the results, shake it up a little bit. Maybe meet some new friends. Maybe get
cold message. Find friends on Facebook. People that are doing the exact same thing you do. They are desperate to find more customers, desperate to find more recruits. So they join these groups on Facebook trying to find those people. But really, you guys are just preying on each other. But you're not getting anywhere.
Get creative and, start selling in a different way. Don't just keep, saying you want to get different results if you just do the same thing. I mean, obviously, when I say be consistent, I mean buying your inventory. Don't just buy the minimum. Buy big.
Bad advice. Buy big. She's just saying buy inventory because you need more inventory to get more customers. Here's that lie. She's about to spew it.
Have big inventory. Sell big inventory. Have a game plan for how you want to sell it. Don't just buy a lot of inventory and it just sits in boxes at your house. If you have inventory, that means you have money. Okay, so get creative.
No, you don't. If you have inventory, it means you have debt and unrealized profits. If you have inventory that you are sitting on and it's unable to be sold because nobody wants that shit, it's unrealized profit and it's debt. It's loss. It's loss. Okay? It's a loss.
And sell, because if you can sell, then you can make big bucks in this business. Also, recruit people to your team. This is a great opportunity, so don't ever feel like you're sharing the opportunity too much. Think about if you went to a pizza shop and they had great pizza and it was amazing. You would want to tell everybody about it, because you want everybody to know that this was something that you...
Now, this is back in 2019 when the quality of the jewelry was actually good. I mean, 2019 and we're in 2022. So this is 3 years ago. And the quality has since gone extremely downhill. It's night and day difference.
Had a great experience with, and that now you want to share it with them. So the same thing with paparazzi. If you love it, share the opportunity. But as you work your business and you sell the jewelry, trust me, people are going to want to know about it. They're going to want to know, how do I get my hands on this amazing jewelry? How do I get to do these amazing things? In this business, I've been able to do so many wonderful things. It's really blown my mind, literally,
Here comes more humble brags.
But the biggest thing, or the biggest takeaway that I can honestly share, and the biggest reason why I'm so glad I did not give up on this business, is that paparazzi truly has become something that has allowed me to see my world differently. I now have a greater appreciation for, my life, for my team.
So, why didn't you have a great appreciation for your life before paparazzi? I mean, is paparazzi really so fulfilling that you didn't find joy in your husband and your kids and your life? Now that your life is more fulfilling because of this multi-level marketing company? You now define your joy by your paycheck? I mean, that's something else on that minimalist documentary. People were defining their lives by their paycheck and the stuff they accumulated. And I'm like, I want to define my life by traveling with my husband and seeing the world and experiencing new things. That's honestly what I want to do with my life. I want to travel with my husband. I want to travel with my parents. I want to travel. That's where I find joy, is experiencing things with my husband that when we were kids, we probably never would have fathomed or imagined that we would have been able to do that. And now we're able to. So I wasn't fulfilled while I was in paparazzi, that's for sure, but apparently she is.
For everything that it is that I'm doing every single day, I just operate about it totally different. I carry jewelry with me. I give away free accessories all the time. The people that
I'm giving away my profits all the time
that I come in contact with. I just want to brighten someone's day. I just want to be a blessing to somebody.
And I want them to be a blessing to me, because I'm praying for more prosperity. And if I give them this free piece, they might join my team.
And so for you too, if you're going to join this business, have your why at the forefront of your mind of why you wanted to join, and don't let anything or anyone stop you from being great.
Don't use your brain, and don't look outside of that why, and don't research and see if there is something that somebody might have experienced that is different from what I'm telling you, because I'm a fashionista. And unless you make a team as big as I have or larger, you're not going to have a good experience in this. And if you do, wow. But I guarantee you that if you rank by to life of the party, if you don't have a team, you are not going to make money. You are, in fact, going to lose money. And for what? For what? A piece of paper that says, congratulations, your life of the party? You made it to gold, you made it to bronze, you made it to, what were all these? Oh, and here's the other thing. So you can make life of the party bronze. Ooh, a piece of cardstock paper that says, hey, congratulations, you reached this one. Another piece of cardstock paper that says, congratulations, you're a director. So you have 3 people underneath you, and you get this piece of paper that you can frame. And then, let's see, another... Oh, you made it to bronze again. Good job. Oh, congratulations. You made it to gold. And you get a special piece of paper with gold, and it's in black this time. But that's what I'm saying. For what? For a piece of paper and access to jewelry that you can buy? That's what you get? You get a piece of paper that says, congratulations, you're a director? Yeah, no.
Come to this business, just do it, just give it your all, give 110%, and don't let anything that ever comes become an obstacle that prevents you from, being a great success in this business. Okay, so I hope this was helpful.
It wasn't. It was disgusting. So, anyway, done reacting to that one. So, again, she's using faith manipulation. In fact, I'm going to go down to her channel. She has 524 subscribers. But you can work from home or wherever you want. 5 things you should know before joining. Keeping God first in your business. Faith manipulation again. Let's see. Attraction marketing. She is the expert on that. The number one reason your paparazzi business isn't working. And this is where she probably tells you you're not working hard enough, you're not going live hard enough, you need to switch it up, you need to find a way to do it. Which starter kit should you get? Okay, 15 ways to get a website sales and to drive traffic to those sales. Big sales and snagging those hot exclusive items. Overcoming fear so you can soar. How to sell big outside of a live and make money. At least, in her view. Working your business like a boss. Creative ways to sell big with old inventory. Okay? And the fact that that's a video, yes, you guys, old inventory. Yay, I'm officially an elite consultant in paparazzi. And she's wearing a Blockbuster piece. At least I think that's a Blockbuster piece. Look what paparazzi sent me in the mail. A premier producer gift. Again, attraction marketing. How I ranked up fast in paparazzi. Faith over fear. What are you afraid of? So, she has a whole channel talking about, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Most of it's faith manipulation. Most of it's attraction marketing. How to make money with paparazzi accessories. Well, she knows how she makes money. She makes it off of her downline. It's gross. All right. So thanks for joining me. If you are new to the club of canceling, send me your story if you want to. My email's right below my picture. And if you've thought about quitting but you're on the fence and you're not sure if you should, it's really up to you. But I recommend watching as many former paparazzi consultant videos that you can find on YouTube and see what they have to say about it. Because there's me, there's Kirsty Flickinger, there's a lot of them. There's also a lot of them that tell you not to quit, that keep working your business, that you're not working hard enough, that you're lazy. But are you? No. You're using your brain. You're smart. And you're looking out and saying, I'm not making money, it's time to do something about this. So, do something about it today. If you haven't quit and you're thinking about it, why don't you send that email over to paparazzi compliance or customer support or wherever it is. And have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.